We're back up.
3:23 left here in the third quarter. It's 28-7.
We're on the bumper, I think. Nope. All right. Yeah, we're out. We're not on. There we go. Okay, we're sorry about the technical difficulties. I believe you missed a 2-point conversion there from Smith, Colton Smith. We were talking about. I'd like to see that young man with an opportunity to get a big play and see how far how fast he looks on a big 50, 60-yard run. He's really good. And Brad, you were talking about how he'd be the feature back on many teams, and on this team, they got Brinks to go along with them, and man, they're just really good.
Absolutely. He's really, really, really good. They, again, just weapons everywhere. If you haven't seen this Melbourne team just yet, you definitely need to watch them play.
Well, after Morrilton scored finally on the Greenbrier Panthers, they gave up another touchdown, so it's back to that 25-point lead, 32-7 Greenbrier.
Melbourne gets the football back here, 3:15 to go. Here in the third quarter of action. Melbourne did a good job on their last drive, trying to build on that right now.
70 yards to go. They're really attacking the mesh, and this time he's going to get dropped in the backfield.
I figure
they dialed up the right play that time.
Figure Coach Weber probably had a word with his defense. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's kind of like Tech Mobo. Just pick the right play, and there ain't nobody going nowhere. Definitely got into them as well. They were coming hard.
Shotgun formation tight here on the left-hand side. Trips. They are going to blow a flag. We got encroachment, I believe. Make sure you share this stream out. We lost it for just a minute. Make sure you're letting people know that we're back here on this broadcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Clear. Look at this formation. Got trips and a bunch way out to the left.
I really like this offense of Melbourne, and when they play normal team, they can probably run it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. After that last drive, you can tell that they said, "Hey, we're not letting anything else between the tackles right now."
Right. 3rd down and 6 after the no gain on the play. Again, if you like what you see, you can cash app us at hashtag ARSportsNet. 28-7 here.
Morrilton scores again. Make it 35-13, PAT pending. And Pottsville up 12-0, driving. Got a 4th and 1 deep in Mena territory. PAT was good for Morrilton, 32-14. Devil Dogs and Panthers. Go ahead.
Flag on the play. He's going to back up Melbourne 5 yards and make it 3rd down and 11. Ball on the 29.
3rd down.
Seen this formation several times tonight. And they're going to get a flag. Nope, no call.
Uh-oh.
Well, that might have been better. And they got the replay to down at the flag. The running back definitely shifted a little bit before the ball was snapped. And
Yeah.
Going to be a sack instead and a loss of down. 4th and 19.
Ball on the 21-yard line. And just tough sledding here. But again, I think there's a lot of hope here for Melbourne when you're not playing the number 1 team in 3A, right?
I agree.
Here's the kick. Good kick there.
Very good punt.
My goodness.
Bound
that
at the
was
34.
a boomer.
29, actually. The 29 Rolls all the way down inside the 15.
That ball was on the 19-yard line, totally flipped the field. It goes all the way to the 14.
Oh, I thought you were saying where
Actually,
it
the
ended. I got you.
21. The 21
yeah,
there.
21 was the line of scrimmage.
So that's 29 and that's 37. So 29 and 37,
62.
68 or 66 yards. 66 yards on the punt. Wow.
Well, from the 21 to the 19, right? So that's 62. 20 to 20 would be
It's
60.
on the 13.
Yeah, it's on the, I guess the 14 is what I was saying, but that's even more. So did you say 67?
66.
Yep. Okay.
Here we go. 35.5 to go. 28-7 is the score. Brink has kind of taken this one over. He's weaving, dodging, bobbing, gets all the way out to close to the 20-yard line, and he is going to be brought down, but it's going to bring up a second and manageable here for the Greyhounds.
Well, Russellville's staring down their first win of the season, got a 28-22 lead on Van Buren, and Pottsville has scored, and they're up on Mena 18-0.
Looks like that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. I believe that is going to be the last play of the third quarter. So 2 seconds, 1 second, and here we go. We're going to fourth quarter action. The Salem Greyhounds, the number one team in 3A, leading Melbourne 28-7. We're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week.
My prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 115 undergraduate degree options, both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Final 12 minutes of this ball game. It has been a quick one here at Salem. 28-7 is your score. And Salem gets the ball back here second down and 4. Ball is out on the 19-yard line. So far, second half has been Caden Brink right, Caden Brink left. And here we go. Caden Brink left, breaks it up the middle, gets out to about the 30-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be enough for a first down, no matter the spot.
He really runs hard. It looked like he shot out of a cannon. And you got a cramp right there by Brink.
They're going to spot that at the 28, so it's going to be a 9-yard gain. But you're right. He does run hard. He does run like he shot out of a cannon. And like I said, so much like Caden Keithley. I mean, they're like brothers out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Caveman, good one. Down at Bismarck. 28-17, Benton over Jonesboro.
Taylor throws it out to the wing. I believe that was a running play. Ball was thrown backward on that play.
Got a replay on that one, Aaron. Yep, you're right. That's definitely a rushing play.
So we got 6 on that one. It's going to be Nathan Birmingham. What's up?
Van Buren drives, scores a touchdown. They've taken the lead back, I believe, or what was it, 28-22? So it's tied at the moment, PET pending. And now Greenbrier has scored again, 39-14 over Morrilton.
A lot of things happening right now. Handoff goes up the middle. And another big-time running play there for the Greyhounds. That is number 6 there. Ethan Birmingham once again getting the carry enough for a first down. Gets all the way out to the 42. Another 6-yard gain there for Birmingham.
Yeah, I seen Brinks stretching that calf out. He just did it again right here in the huddle. Reaching down, grabbing a toe. He's getting some calf cramps. So let's see if he runs hard on this one, if he might have to come out for a few plays.
Handoff goes up the middle to Brink. Brink crosses the 45 out to the 46. 4 yards gained on that play. So Salem kind of in a 4-minute offense type of mode right now as the clock winds under 10 minutes to play here in this ball game.
PAT was good for Van Buren, so they do take the 1-point lead, 29-28 over Russellville. How much time's left in that one, Bill? He's probably like, oh, went to another string. Got to go back.
Little fake. Jackson Taylor getting it out to the wing. What a throw there.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Getting it out to Cole Steeman. Steeman picks up maybe enough for a first down. It's going to be real close there.
That was just an impressive play by Jackson Taylor because that was kind of a busted play. He went for the little fake handoff to play action. The running back wasn't there where he thought he was going to be. Still makes a nice completion. 9:41 left in the third in that Van Buren-Russellville game. So plenty of time left in that one.
Threw it where only his guy could get it. I tell you, I've been impressed with Taylor tonight. 7 of 11 throwing, 141. He's got the 1 interception. 2 touchdowns on the ground, though, tonight.
Jonesboro has scored and tightened up that game with Benton, 28-24.
Handoff goes underneath to Smith. Smith is kind of stymied there. It's not going to pick up a first down, I don't think. Looks like it's going to bring up 4th and short here for Smith.
Benton looking vulnerable right now. They lost Lake Hamilton, I think, junior high last night, unless that was something old I was seeing. Lake Hamilton with a huge win in junior high over Benton.
Oh, they did pick up the first down. Well, initial spot did not look like it was going to be enough for a first down. They did give him the first down, so that is first down Salem here. Full house backfield. Brink cutting back. Goodness, he's so quick.
And he's got
across the 40, a 35-30, 25, and he's slowing up there. You can tell the cramping is really bothering him there. He still picks up 28 on the run.
Yeah, he kind of slowed up. Like maybe he was thinking about cutting back again, like trying to set his man up. But I think it is the cramps, and he's asking to come out now.
16 carries, 208, 1 touchdown for him tonight.
You run for 208 yards, you can get some cramps. Be all right. I think McFadden versus Alabama in 07.
8:12 here as the clock is stopped. Now they're rolling it.
Am I telling my age sometimes?
All the time. All the time. Taylor getting his team up to the line of scrimmage here. 1st and 10, ball on the 20.
That was only 10 years ago.
Handoff, first man through is number 1.
Touchdown.
That is Trip Martin. Martin, just a sophomore running back. He finds Painter from 20 yards out. You can see first man through, comes through, finds a cutback lane, and I mean, when he finds the green, he accelerates through and gets to the end zone. 34-7 is your score. Ethan Birmingham going to line up to kick here. Oh, no, they snap it straight to him. He's going right up the middle. Is he stopped? He's not. He stretches out the ball. I don't know that he's going to get it there. Boy, I tell you what, Salem really put the pressure on you on those extra points. 34-7 is your score. 7:50 to go here. And Ethan Birmingham, I'm sorry, not Birmingham's, but Trip Martin is what we have on the board there. Trip Martin, 20 yards out for the score, and makes it 34-7 here with 7:50 to play. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. You can also hit us up on Cash App if you want to buy us a cup of coffee for coming up and streaming out up here. We love to do it. Been fun to see the number 1 team in 3A. I tell you, Duran, I think we've got some comparison to look at right now. We got a chance to see Fordyce play. That's the number 2 team right now.
Seen Bismarck.
I'll tell you what, these two, if they match up down the line, that's going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
Fordyce got a lot of size. They got weapons everywhere. Thing with Fordyce is they like to spread it out, but sometimes Roger says, nope, let's get back to our old offense wing T. Seen them do that against Monticello first game of the year, and they're hard to stop. And whatever they run, they just got athletes everywhere as well. So you're not going to get those edges as well on them as you do a lot of teams. But that's going to be one heck of a ball game if those two meet up at some point.
Here's the kick, and it's deep. That's number 13, Forrest Gulliver on the carry. Not much going on there for Gulliver.
Kick on taking number 13, Gulliver. Brought down number 22, Steven.
So Melbourne gets the ball back, and right now you're looking for something to build on. Bearkatz 3-0. They're going to drop to 3-1 here in just a few moments. But I think Duran, they've got a little bit of hope here in this 3A2.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're gonna get several wins in the conference, I believe, and
they've got Quitman next week.
we do have a correction on number one. Our roster must be wrong. They're saying that's not Trip Martin; it's Aiden Province.
Aiden Province. See, I thought I heard.
Thank you, Miss Davis.
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody say, but like I
he's a
said,
junior.
our roster there is what we have.
Aiden Province, a
Little
junior.
outside zone fake. They throw it out to the flank across the 35. Catch is made there by Wyatt Smith. Smith is going to get out close to a first down. Are they going to move the sticks? They are. Moving the sticks. And they're going to spot that on the 40, 12-yard gain on the pass. Yeah, I like this Melbourne offense. And like I said, I think if you're running it against a team that's not the best team in the state, might be able to run it a little bit better. And I like the diversity that they have.
Wow. That number 50 just made that whole play. He just shot in there right, just timed the snap perfect. That is Keegan Sanderson. And then after the running back came and passed him, he just came back on him and jumped on his back and drug him down and got some help on the back end. Unreal play from Mr. Keegan Sanderson.
That's what happens when you play hard, man. Play hard, you make plays.
Bentonville has a 31-7 lead over Harbor. Then we got an interesting score with the Mina game. See if I can find that again. I guess Mina went for an onside kick, and it failed.
Little screenplay, it's batted away. I believe is that Brink? No, it's not Brink.
It's
we got Birmingham on the roster.
18-6. So Mina had finally scored against Pottsville and went for onside when that was no good.
Teresa, no problem. I guess we have the roster that we have is just not.
Is Birmingham wrong too? Is that
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And Russellville has scored again, 35-29 over Van Buren. 6-point lead in that one. Getting late.
Little snap.
They're getting rid of it.
Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I'm glad he's not hurt on that one because he didn't see that one coming. And that's a big-time loss there.
The junior come flying in. Aaron, you get a replay of that one, or is it too late? Too late on that one. We didn't get it. But Muir come flying in. Let's see where he lined up at. Looks like he's just lined up at outside linebacker.
So 6:20 to play here in this one. Clock running. Coming off the edge.
Good punter. I'll give him that. He's had some nice ones tonight.
Brink.
Fake
the handoff. Try to get up the middle. He's to the outside. He's got just a couple here. Good cutback, but we got a flag.
Two big flags coming in. Probably a block in the back. We'll find out shortly. That's the old Atkins right there. With old Charlie Sorrells, they run that fake on the kick returns and punt returns as much as anybody I've ever seen.
We got a flag. Let's see what they do with this flag. So Brink's return brings it across the 45 down to the 43. Salem is going to be penalized here.
Warren has gotten a little distance with Wynn up 28-18. The late, great Charlie Searles, I should add, as well.
Ball's going to be on the 47. That's where they'll start.
All right, that was DeWitt. 28-18 Warren over DeWitt right now. And Osceola's got a 31-20 lead on Hoxie. Hoxie making a little noise in that game.
5:56 to go here. 27-point lead for the Greyhounds.
Clinton all over Lamar. 45-12 in the fourth.
Taylor under center, bringing a man in motion. Drops back, throws it out to the wing. Big catch there by number 11, Dylan Gaskins. And the ball across the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Speaking of Lamar, you know, their star running back, Kaz Crotch, really good basketball player as well. He got seriously injured last week, so thoughts and prayers to that young man.
Yes, he's a really good player and probably has ended his high school career of sports.
Hamburg might be taking that number 2 spot if they can knock off Warren. You know,
Yeah.
you never know. But 35-20, they're up on Monticello right now. It's kind of between them and Monticello at the 2 spot.
Clayton Smith comes out,
Lowered the shoulder.
finds him a little. He makes a hole. That's what he does there. He makes a hole, gets down enough for a first down, ball to the 40-yard line. You got to give a lot of credit because they've just got a lot of kids to hand the football to. And, if you're putting pressure on the defense, that's the best way to do it. They don't know who's going to get it. Yeah, you've got kids that can carry the ball better probably than others, but you got a lot of capable players.
Don't forget, we're going to have a D3 Auto Sales player of the game to name in this one. And Hector's up 51-20 over Mountain Pine. Lucas Baker was our D3 Auto Sales player of the week a couple weeks ago. I wonder what he's done tonight.
Brink pops out, cross the 30 or right to the 30. He gets smacked, and he pops right back up. He is going to be just short of a first down. We're going to give him 9 on that carry.
Van Buren has tied Russellville back up at 35. PAT pending. That's a barn burner, it looks like.
A lot of good games going on around the state right now.
Marion up on the Bears of Sylvan Hills, 33-19. That's in the third.
Ten seconds left on the clock here in the play clock. They don't look like they're much in a hurry here. 4-3. Taylor under center. Little pitch. Finds Brink. Brink trying to find the outside. Cuts back. Goodness gracious. Another flag.
Comes in from way down deep in the secondary.
So the ball was on the 32. He gets real close to the 20 on that carry. Let's see where they spot the ball. But they got a penalty in the backfield. Want to back it up again. A lot of penalties, though. That's one thing if you got to point to anything to clean it up, that would be one thing that Salem would probably want to clean up there.
So after I guess it was 35. I guess the PAT was no good. So 35 up. Russellville and Van Buren with 4:30 to go. Still in the third.
3:58 left in this one. Clock rolling. Second down, and it looks like it brought it right back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit behind. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Oh,
bringing it back to the backside.
That's back action.
Big number 22. He gets around the end, down to the 5. He's going to get inside the 5. Let's see where they spot it. Cole Steeman. I think we got another flag on the play.
Steeman is hurt at the end.
That's what you don't want if you're a Salem fan right now. Steeman down on the ground on the sideline, just kind of
looks like a high ankle, possibly.
Yeah, holding his ankle.
Right mid calf.
Woj, if you can get a shot of that over there on the left view there, right there by the pylon on the left side. There we go.
They're stretching him out like it's a calf, so maybe it's just a cramp.
Still a little bit humid out here in Arkansas right now.
Bologna goes final against Clarksville, 48-0.
All right. Wins. So, yeah, they're stretching him out. No, it doesn't look like anything too serious. Now we're trying to figure out what the flags are.
Game has slowed down with all the flags in the second half.
Yep, holding on Salem.
First half went by fast. Everybody else is still in the third quarter, in
Right.
a lot of places at least. But now we're slowing down a little bit.
If you're enjoying this stream, make sure you hit us up on Cash App. Buy us a cup of coffee at hashtag AR Sports Net.
Buy us another trip to Not Your Mama's Kitchen.
Yeah, oh, wow. Yes, absolutely. And stay tuned for the Red Plate once again. We've had 5 really good restaurants that we've eaten at here in September, and we're looking forward to eating at some more good places throughout the state of Arkansas. And we're looking for dates here in the October 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st. Handoff goes off to the right-hand side, and he is stood up there. What was his name again?
Aiden Province.
Aiden Province. Nothing doing there on the carry. I guess enough to get a first down, though. 3-yard gain there for Province.
Run is good enough for a nickel.
Ottsville scores again on Mina. Getting some separation in that one late.
34-7. 2:56 to go. Taylor taking his time. Hands off. Brink once again able to get down. To about the 25-yard line. Brings up second down and 7.
Conway Christian taking a lead over Mountainburg. 13-6. Brad's alma mater on the losing side right now. Is it they're in our top 10, aren't they? Mountainburg?
No,
they're getting close.
No, we have a good top 10.
Just because Mountainburg's losing, you don't throw shade.
And we'll talk about that in a minute. Handoff goes up the middle. Not much doing there on Brink. Again, we got to look for a D3 Auto Sales player of the game. Brink looks like a pretty good choice
Jackson
here.
Taylor as well.
Jackson Taylor looks good as well. Taylor, I'm impressed with this kid. You know, we had somebody reach out to us before the game and talk about Taylor a little bit, and just said, hey, he doesn't really pick up stats because of the offense that we run. But looking at him tonight, 8 of 12, 150 through the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground. He don't have a lot of yards here with just 8 yards, but of course some of that is accounted for in sacks. Little fake, and he is sacked again from behind, and that's going to be a 9-yard loss on that one.
Good job by Wyatt Smith getting in there, bringing the quarterback down. And there goes his 8 yards.
Right.
He's still averaging about touchdown every
4
carries.
About every 4
3
carries. Yeah.
And like you said, a couple of those sacks.
Really runs the team well. Very impressed by him. Very impressed by him tonight. Very impressed by the Salem team. 50 seconds to go in this one. And Salem coming out of the huddle late here. They're going to have to rush this play. 3, 2, 1. They get the play off. Taylor dropping straight back. He's got pressure. He's sacked. Big number 35 for Melbourne, Landon Rippey. And that is a big-time play there and another big loss. And Salem unable to punch it in. Good defense there by the Melbourne Bearkatz.
Landon Rippey led the team in tackles last year, getting a big sack.
34.1 left in this one. 34-7. I feel like Melbourne has competed in this ballgame tonight.
They have. Salem's just really good right now, and we've said it until we're blue in the face. You know, if they weren't playing who they're playing, and they're a good squad. They're going to win a lot of games in conference.
Backing up.
Screen.
Little screen pass gets underneath, and he just about broke that one. Gets down to the 35, down to the 34-yard line there. And that is about a 20-yard gain on the pass.
Mason Wren. That was a nice setup play that time. Little jailhouse break as they let the offensive line let them in. Nice pass from excuse me. Looking at the wrong roster there. Abe Cooper. I thought it was Cooper, but wanted to make sure.
Could be the last play of the ball game here. Rolling out, trying to throw to the end zone. Nothing doing there. And we got 2 seconds left, so we got one more play left.
Yeah, he didn't have time to get it to the end zone that time.
Nope.
They're going to have to get some max protection here. Salem's going to bring in 3 new defensive linemen.
Last play of the ball game here. Salem going to move to 4-0. Melbourne going to jump to or drop to 3-1, but I think they're an interesting team looking at this 3A2, and I'm big on the sophomore quarterback. I think he's got a future here. Calling for the snap. He just about drops it. He's under pressure. Forced out.
Take off.
Pulls it down. And he is going to be tackled, and that is going to bring us to the end of the ball game. I believe he got out to the 30-yard line, which will give him 4 yards on that carry. Salem moves on with a 34-7 victory. We'll come back here with stats and analysis, and stay tuned for the red plate, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
The Arkansas Sports Network Basketball Classic tips off January 3rd in Clinton. Some of the state's best teams. One unforgettable day of hoops. Don't wait. Secure your seats now before they're gone. Get your tickets for the ASN Basketball Classic at facebook.com/ARSportsNetHS and ARSportsNet. Or you can click the QR code at the bottom of the screen.
Since inception, Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
If you enjoyed this broadcast, buy us a cup of coffee at #/AR, not slash, just #ARSportsNet. Stats for the game tonight: Duran, big time offensive performance. I just don't know how you keep this offense down for the Salem Greyhounds. 297 on the ground, 150 through the air, and 447 total. And did they let up? Did they let off the gas pedal a little bit? Maybe in the second half some. You got to give credit to Melbourne in some ways of helping that along, because at one point they had 466. They moved back 19 yards from that time. The problem is, as you can see, 447 on one side, 87 on the other.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it just couldn't get going for the Melbourne tonight.
Melbourne did a little better job offensively in the second half. It was all on that first drive, but after that, not much even in the second half. Just a dominating performance from Salem. Salem's got to clean up the penalties. That's one thing you could definitely talk about that they had some issues with. But other than that, I mean, they had the one turnover, but I mean, just they got so many weapons. Jackson Taylor, Colton Smith, Aiden Province, another guy. Brink, of course, Caden Brink. I mean, one of their all-stars. Just so many weapons. Jackson Taylor started the game out with a couple touchdowns from a yard out. Colt Smith went in for about 20 after that. Melbourne got the one touchdown by Maddox Lawrence start the second half, and then Brink had another touchdown. I don't have the yardage on that one. I think it was about 20. And then Aiden Province finishing strong with a 20-yard touchdown. So they had 3 touchdowns from 20 yards out, and the 2 1-yarders from Jackson Taylor, and just a dominating performance and just lots of weapons and excellent team. Fun to see Salem finally in person.
Yes, very good team. All right, let's get to our local sponsors real quick. We want to say thank you to Farm Bureau Insurance of Izard County for being a sponsor for the Melbourne Bearkatz and for the Salem Greyhounds. We've got Farm Bureau Insurance of Fulton County, and we want to say that's the same agency there that is sponsoring both. We want to say a big shout out to them. Bank of Salem, Shaver Plumbing and Hardware, heating, electrical, paint, tools, and lumber. Give them a call at 870-895-3461. We appreciate them. Salem Drug Company, also Main Street Tire and Lube, and then Tees to Please, School Spirit and Company Apparel. I assume that if you need some school apparel, you could give those guys a call. Heck, we may give them a call here pretty soon. Appreciate them. Yes, we appreciate all of the local sponsors, those that have hit us up on Cash App. Nathan King, Tony H., Brooklyn Cope. Appreciate you guys for buying us a cup of coffee and a little bit more. And we will not have a game next week. We are actually going to be carrying the commitment of 4-star running back TJ Hodges out of Jonesboro. But we are looking for dates for October the 10th, 17th, 24th, October 31st, and who knows, even November the 7th as well. We've got a lot of open dates in October. If you're interested in having us there, we'd love to be there with you. With that being said, we're going to pass it over to Not Your Mama's Kitchen and the Red Plate. If you haven't checked this series out, guys, I'm telling you, we're highlighting some of the best places to eat in the state of Arkansas. You don't want to miss it. You can watch it on YouTube and on Facebook on our channels. Let's turn it over to Not Your Mama's Kitchen. We'll see you next week.
What's up, Arkansas Sports Network fans? This is the Road to the Red Plate, celebrating Arkansas's finest restaurants. This week we're at Not Your Mama's Kitchen, a food truck serving homemade meals from scratch for 1.5 years. Brad, go ahead and tell us about the food you had.
Well, I had frog legs, and I had the homemade chips, and I had a couple hush puppies with it. And I feel like, I don't know if we're getting lucky or everything's good. I'm not totally sure, but whatever it is, we're running into these places now that every time we go somewhere, it's like the best place in town. And this definitely was one of the best places. It has to be one of the best places in town. There's not that many, but even if there were many, this would be one of the best places. As you'll hear later on, this is an award-winning place to eat. And the frog legs were unbelievable. I mean, you're talking about off of a food truck, I'm eating frog legs, right? I mean, that's kind of like going to the gas station and eating frog legs, right? But not this time. Not this time. It was really, really good. Cooked well. The homemade chips were really, really good. Hush puppies as well. This is becoming one of the things very hard to choose from as far as what's the best place to eat? Last week, the pizza at Carlisle was fantastic. Some of the best pizza that I've ever had. And here we are now, really, truly, some of the best frog legs that I've ever had. So I felt like it was some of the best that I've had.
Today we're at Not Your Mama's Kitchen food truck here in Salem, Arkansas. And once again, we're all just really surprised at the quality of the food, the preparation, the appearance, and the taste was excellent. I had the Double Cowboy, which is a barbecue bacon burger with sauteed onions on it, cheddar cheese. The burger was just delicious, and just lots of cheese on it, and great barbecue sauce. The fries were crispy and seasoned extremely well. So far, we haven't had a dud at any place we've gone. It's been a home run everywhere we've went. Kind of surprising. We're waiting for that week where, this was just okay, but nope, it hasn't happened yet. Not Your Mama's Kitchen was excellent. We also had a piece of strawberry, homemade, everything they make is homemade, but a piece of homemade strawberry cake was fantastic, very moist, nice little flavor to it. Just great service, and everything here was just excellent, and really surprised again.
So I had the bacon cheeseburger and fries. It was great. The one thing I loved about it was the bacon wasn't like strips. It was like little crumbled up pieces, and it was cooked into the cheese, which just made it so good. I remember looking and just going, "Where's the bacon?" I realized where it was, and it made it taste even better. The meat was great. It tasted very good. It was seasoned really well. The fries were amazing. Probably my favorite part of the whole thing was the fries. They were really, really good. And this place serves mellow yellow, so a lot of places don't. So that's another plus for me, because it's one of my favorite drinks.
So I had the cheeseburger with pepper jack cheese and the homemade fries. The fries were really good, very crispy, seasoned very nicely. The burger was seasoned very well. I had it with pepper jack cheese. I was talking to him inside the food truck earlier, and he said that everything he makes is homemade, except for the buns that he uses on the burgers. That's the only thing he doesn't make. He says he doesn't have enough room to home make bread like that. So it was very good overall. If you're coming to Salem to watch football, or if you already live in Salem, come to Not Your Mama's Kitchen.
We're here with Steve here from Not Your Mama's Kitchen, and just glad to have you guys along with us for the broadcast that we're doing here with Salem and Melbourne, and appreciate you letting us come. And man, one of the things that we have found along the way is there are a lot of good restaurants around the state of Arkansas, and somehow we have hit 5 for 5 now.
There you go.
And we're 5 weeks into football, and we haven't had one that I'd say is bad. And today's a little different for us. It's a food truck. We've not been to a food truck yet, but man, I think we hit another good one.
Thank you. Well, we're definitely glad to have you here.
Yeah.
We're thrilled to be in Salem. We're big supporters of Salem. I've got family that's grown up here and gone to school. I've got great nieces and nephews that are here in school. So Salem's a big thing for us. And for us, it just was a natural thing to come here, and we just love feeding people. Between the two of us, we've got over 35 years of experience, and in the food industry, and so it's just a lot of fun. And I have a heart to feed people. Nothing makes me happier than to see somebody smile after they've taken a bite of something I've made.
Well, all three of these guys that are with us today had burger, but I had frog legs. Now, that's a little risky when you're talking about eating at a food truck and getting frog legs, but man, on point. And then what I saw from their burgers, man, so good. And so, I could tell the experience is coming through with you cooking.
Right.
And again, we say this last week, say it again, I'm not just saying that. It was really fantastic, and you'll get a chance to see that on camera.
Thank you.
But it was really good. But you were telling us that you guys are kind of an award-winning restaurant in this capacity that you're in.
Correct. Yeah, we've been very blessed in a year and a half of being open. We've won 3 of the best of Northeast Arkansas, and we won 11 different categories in a local area-wide media news vote that they had as well. We were named best food truck in Northeast Arkansas. We were named the best restaurant in the area-wide media post. So, but our biggest thing is we love food and we want things to be from scratch, just like a mama's supposed to do it,
Sure.
And so by doing that, we can share our love of food with the people around us, and hopefully, and it's being awarded for that has helped, it's a pat on the back to let you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. Well, you guys are obviously doing something right here, getting recognized for what you're doing here, both here in northern Arkansas, northeast Arkansas, north central Arkansas,
right,
and even Missouri.
Correct.
So that's a neat thing. So tonight's broadcast is Salem and Melbourne. Tell us a little bit. What do you think? Do you think Salem's going to win tonight?
I think they got a really good chance because they've been knocking it out of the park so far this year. They had one pregame that was a little iffy, but come to find out they weren't even playing first string. Didn't want everybody to know all their secrets.
Yeah.
And now, they've been knocking it out of the park the last few weeks, so I expect them to come in and do the same again.
Oh, they've really been looking good. Defending 3A state champions tonight on the Arkansas Sports Network. Salem taking on Melbourne in a rivalry game. You can catch it right here. Also, check out Not Your Mama's Kitchen here in town. You don't want to miss out on it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below where you would like to see us next on the Arkansas Sports Network's Road to the Red Plate.